Yeah, I'm Greg Schwabe, been with Storage Treasures since about 2020 as a way to feed inventory to my main business, which is book selling. We have an internet operation where we ship books worldwide, and then I have retail stores that we sell books, obviously. So I was looking for to find inventory for the stores, and the website presented itself as an option to find books first and foremost. Units with books come, at least when I look for them, I look for collections of books. I look for boxes, obvious books, large numbers of boxes, books on shelves. I don't buy units for one book, I buy units for thousands of books or hundreds of books. So many of the units I've gotten are collections of books that were in storage, and I buy the whole unit, and then we pick them up, take them to our warehouse, and we process them. We evaluate them for value, condition, so forth and so on. When I'm bidding, I try to come up with a number in my head, say, okay, that's my final bid. I'm not gonna go above it. So if you kind of stay disciplined and realize it's a business, I'm not here for, I don't collect this stuff, I don't keep this stuff. I'm here to resell it at a profit and move on to the next unit. So if you employ those strategies and kind of have a number that you won't exceed, that's how you have to play it from that point of view. You can't just keep bidding until the end of time. You have to kind of know when to stop. Yeah, well, on the book side, you run into collections of books that are very desirable. Either they're first editions, books that are signed by authors, just unique, one-of-a-kind books. And I've been in the book business for 35 years. I have 3 million books in my warehouse. So I know books, I see a lot of books on a daily basis, but every once in a while you see collections that just like, wow, that's very unique. I've never seen this before. The other items that I run across, the vintage, the toy, the pop culture things that I put in my stores, a lot of that is I haven't seen it for years and years, but they're unique vintage toys and pop culture stuff is always an area where there's lots of competition. But if you know what you're doing, and honestly, there's a luck. It plays a big part of it, because you're essentially buying things not knowing what you're going to get in totality. You're buying things in a unit you can't see to the far corners, to the top right, or you don't know what's in the box in the bottom left or in the box on the top right. So you have to utilize your intuition and your experience to say, okay, this looks like a good one, and hopefully you'll be pleasantly surprised at the end, that you'll find stuff in there that obviously you couldn't see, but then on the flip side of it, I've been disappointed many times too. It's not always a home run, put it that way.
That is so cool.
I mean, you'll always find unique items. I mean, it could be a unique book, a unique collection of toys, a unique collection of vintage items that you've never seen before. Every item's a little bit unique because you don't know what's in there until you're really thoroughly scouring every item in every box. Opening up boxes and looking in, even looking through envelopes and paperwork and ephemera, because there's things that when they got placed there, I found money in tucked between pages of a book or in envelopes, and so you really have to be kind of thorough as how you go through this stuff. You can't just assume that if you can't see it, it's not there, because it very well could be. units nationwide. I search keywords, and I can get, airplanes can get you anywhere in the country in 5 or 6 hours. So if it's the right unit at the right price and it looks good, I have no problem getting out on a plane. I've bought units at noon one day and been on a red eye that very night, and on the ground the next morning when that storage facility opens at 9 a.m. So I've been there, done that, and it's part of what I do.
That must be really fun.
It can be, you can get, like I said, you can get where you need to go quickly, and you're as soon as you buy it, you're on that 48-hour clock, so you got to get there. And then I typically, I have a background in logistics, so I know how to move stuff. So I use a network of local people in the town. I have guys in various big cities that I've used before. So I get there, get all that put in place. We pack the unit up, take it to a freight terminal, palletize it, and ship it back, and then I jump on a plane back home, and yeah. So I've been doing that for quite a while. Buy what you know to start. If you're looking for clothing or shoes or whatever item that you're most familiar with, search for those items and buy them. Don't overpay, and just start small. Buy one. Assess how it went. Did you make a profit? And then be right back at it, and kind of do a slow build. There's no reason to go crazy, keep searching every day, because there's units that get posted on the daily basis. You have to kind of watch it very closely and give it a shot. There's some opportunities out there for people that are intelligent, that know, but you have to know a category. That's whatever it is. You have to start with what you know, and search those items out and buy those and turn them over, resell them, and see how you did, and do it again.